Hello everyone, this is Marco and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be reviewing this Mattel Dino Rivals Savage Strike Velociraptor. I found this one in my local Smith's toy shop and it was there all by itself, so I thought I'd get it to review for you guys. Also, I haven't done a toy review in quite a bit, so I decided to start with this one, and I'll be reviewing some more Velociraptor toys too. So, if you stick around and decide to subscribe and turn on the notification bell buttons, you will not lose one video. Now let's start the review by looking at the box. At the bottom we have the Dino Rivals brand logo. And look! Owen, what a surprise. And right next to him there's the product name itself. On the top left corner there's the Jurassic World logo, with underneath a picture displaying the action feature. There's also a little leaflet symbol indicating where the instructions and all the legal safety information is located. What I love about this Dino Rivals packaging is the T-Rex Jurassic Park logo in the background. Now flipping the packaging over, we are welcomed by this lovely picture displaying the action features. Also, there's a little window showcasing the card, the collector's card to be more precise, indicating the strengths of this dinosaur. And if we move to the top of the packaging, there is the icon of the Jurassic World Facts app. Stick around till the end because we'll be scanning this dinosaur. On the bottom left corner we can see the other products of the line, including Blue the Velociraptor, a new Pachycephalosaurus, a Dilophosaurus, and the Dimetrodon. I have seen here in the UK all those figures with the exception of the Dimetrodon, which is a real shame because it looks really good and I'd really like to add that to my collection. At the bottom we have all the safety information and the UPC code. If I was to find a fault with Mattel's products, I think it would have to be the distribution, which means that some figures unfortunately are not released in certain countries. So if I really want to buy something, I'd have to get scalped on eBay, which is not ideal. Anyway, enough ranting and let's open the box. As you've just seen a few seconds ago, the box folds open, making the card and the leaflet more accessible. So this is what you get inside the box. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. The leaflet explains in detail all the content of the box. It's got all the information that you need, written in every language. We are reminded once again to scan the dinosaur's code located underneath the dinosaur's foot, unlocking fun facts about the dinosaur inside the Jurassic World Facts app. And on the other side we have some pictures explaining the action features. The Dino Rivals collector's card has a nice picture of the Velociraptor on the front as well as its statistics. Now let's take a closer look of the figure itself. This particular Velociraptor has a unique style and design, which we have not seen in any form of Jurassic media. I don't think we've ever seen a Velociraptor of this color. It's yellow with green markings and a red snout. It also presents some quills on the top of its head, which we will talk about later. We'll also mention that the sculpt has been borrowed by another figure, with some minor alterations. Now as far as articulation goes, the head moves side to side and down and up, which is a great play feature because you can have it looking around or just setting it in different poses. The toy also features an articulated jaw, which is a common feature of every carnivorous dinosaur that Mattel has produced. It has rubbery, articulated arms as well, which can move backwards and forwards and side to side too, which makes it look a bit goofy.
That doesn't look very scary. It looks like a 6-foot turkey.
Now the articulation and posability on the legs is quite limited due to the action featured gimmick. The legs are made of a harder plastic and the feet are made of a much softer rubber. There's the scan code for the Jurassic World Facts app. So earlier I mentioned that the arms are quite soft and they share the same bendy properties as the tail. The rest of the body is made of solid plastic. Now let's have a look at the Savage Strike action feature. So all you need is the figure, of course, and your finger. You position your finger on the dinosaur's back like this. Then you push down and slide your finger off, releasing the spring-loaded mechanism, and the dinosaur just flies into the air. Now this is how you don't do it. I'm quite astonished by the amount of reviews I've seen of this figure, where the people just can't get the action feature to work right. They seem to struggle with it. To be honest, I think it's quite simple. Anyway, this figure shares the exact same action feature as this Jurassic World Legacy Collection Velociraptor figure. This action feature is only seen on these two types of dinosaurs. Mattel has also designed another type of Savage Strike action feature for the Velociraptors in this Jurassic World Dino Rivals line. For example, this blue Velociraptor figure features a slashing motion action feature. By pressing the button on the back, it triggers the action feature, while this one doesn't have any buttons on it, resulting in a more solid toy. This Velociraptor figure shares the exact same sculpt as this Jurassic World Legacy Collection Lost World Velociraptor, with the exception of these quills on the top of its head. Now, if you think about it, which Velociraptors had the quills on the head in the Jurassic Park franchise? Of course, it's the Jurassic Park 3 male raptors. Anyway, these figures share the exact same articulation features, but the only differences are the paint job and the quills on the head. The sculpt overall is quite detailed. There's some lovely folds in the skin, and the musculature is quite defined. And what I like about this sculpt in particular is the length of the tail. For some reason, Mattel makes their toys with shorter tails. It's actually quite a common problem with most of the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World toy figures. I find that shorter tails compromise the overall balance of the toy, which means that the manufacturers, to correct this issue, have to make bigger feet. Anyway, comparing this Velociraptor figure to the other raptor figures of this line, we can see that the yellow color is somewhere in between this Delta figure and the basic battle damaged Velociraptor. Now, this sculpt was initially designed to make a Jurassic Park 3 male Velociraptor toy. Prototype pictures were leaked, and this is it. But unfortunately, this figure has not been released. And no one seems to know why. It's a real shame because those particular Velociraptors are one of my favorites. Mattel also designed this Dilophosaurus, which has a very faithful paint job to the original Jurassic Park. But Mattel decided not to release these figures, but instead to repaint them. Again, I have no idea why. Nonetheless, this is still a really nice figure. In fact, probably in the future, I'll buy another one so I can repaint it as a Jurassic Park 3 Velociraptor. And looking at it, all the detail is there. And I think Mattel has done a formidable job with the sculpt. Unfortunately, I'm not too keen on those big feet, but it's okay because it's a toy at the end of the day. I still hope that in the future Mattel does release one of these figures with a Jurassic Park 3 male raptor paint job. Now, looking at the feet, on the left there's the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World logo, and on the right is the scan code for the Jurassic World Facts app. So let's go ahead and scan this dinosaur into the app. There we go. Beautiful. Now let's have a look at the stats. Strength 6, speed 8, intelligence 10, and aggression 9. She is truly a clever girl. Or boy? It's got the quills on. Never mind. Anyway, it says she is in the family of dinosaurs who gave rise to birds. Contrary to belief, Velociraptors never lived in America. Velociraptors' ancestors were thought to be capable of flight. Yes, Velociraptor was indeed discovered in Mongolia, in China, and it is a non-avian dinosaur, very closely related to birds. And this was the review of the Dino Rivals Savage Strike Velociraptor. I really like this figure and it's a beautiful addition to my collection. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Now, thank you very much for watching, and if you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel to see more content. content like this, or like my sculpting videos, be sure to check them out. I'm pretty sure you'll like them. See you in the next one.